Okay.
Right?
Yes,
Exactly.
yes. So I
Got
just
it.
got it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
being recorded now. We can start.
Yeah, yeah. No, no.
Hello. Uh, Delighted to be part of this program. I'm going to speak to you about reimagining water governance. Uh, Water is a wicked problem. What is a wicked problem? Unlike a tame problem, which can be solved with textbook engineering, wicked problems are problems that we generally cannot even agree on what the definition of the problem is. People have very different definitions of the problem itself. And if you disagree on the nature of the problem, you are going to disagree on the nature of the solution even more. So, wicked problems are water, energy, climate change, because these are problems where they are not subjects. Climate change is not a subject. Water is not a subject. It is a focal point where all subjects intersect. And in the case of water, it is everything from hard engineering and meteorology and geology, all the way to the social sciences, economics, law, even literature, even spiritual studies, especially for rivers of Asia, the Ganga, the Mekong, the Irrawaddy. Our rivers are civilizational rivers. As a result, we can only handle the rivers if we also bring in the spiritual dimension of water. So this makes water an extremely complicated issue where you cannot just propose something because it is economically, it's got a high benefit cost ratio economic. It doesn't work that way. So wicked problems have to be solved by a very different means. And we, in the social sciences that I use, called cultural theory, we use the term sympathetic engagement. Why? Because we believe that there are three basic organizing styles in life, from the village commons to the national level to the international level to the global commons. First, you of course have governments. We need governments. We need governments that are good, just, so on and so forth. But we also have markets. We have market players who are out in every sector, who are out to make profit, which is not a bad thing in itself. But the markets are also very good at innovation. They come out with new solutions because they need to make money. Okay. And they have to make money better than their competitors. So it's a very dynamic thing. Okay. Problem comes when markets forget that there is a whole social dimension to whatever it is they are doing. And then there's a third organizing style, which is civic movements, civic activism, well-run NGOs, not NGOs that are part of business and, that distortion, but really genuine NGOs. Academics are mostly part of the civic movement because they are not there to make money and they are not there to control everybody and direct things as governments do. So between these three different organizing styles, each one has a very different view of what the problem is. What is the water problem? Markets are risk takers. They love risk. Governments are risk managers. They want to, manage risk. Activists are risk sensitizers. They see risks that markets and governments don't, because they see poor people being hurt, and so on and so forth, that their human rights is being violated and many things like that. So you have these three different styles of organizing that see water problems very differently. What is the proper way of doing things? If only one of them is proposing a solution and forcing it on, let's say a government agency says, well, we'll build a big dam and generate electricity or whatever. Well, you're going to get opposition from the market forces. You're going to get opposition from the activist groups also. If we have sympathetic engagement, where what this means is you have the policy table where all of them are given space at the policy table, their voices are heard, and not only are the voices heard, they are also very sympathetically responded to. When that happens, every group that proposes a solution has to go back to the drawing board and re-examine what the others have said and redefine their solutions. If this happens, then what emerges will not be what 100% of what any one group likes. It may be 40, 60, 70, whatever percent. And people engage, and that will be a much, much, much more sustainable solution than a single-minded imposition of solutions, either by the market or by the government or even by the NGO community.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.